Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel At Home with Chelle. So today's video is some cleaning motivation with a focus on debugging and cleaning the house after being poorly recently. I feel like I've just gotten so behind with housework. I haven't followed any of my cleaning schedules and desperately need to clean the house, make it fresh again, just for my own sanity as well. I'll also be cleaning those places that we often forget about when cleaning but can harbour those nasty germs. I really hope that you enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a like, and if you are new, then I would love for you to subscribe. The first thing that I did was go around the house and open all of the windows as wide as possible to let in all of the fresh air, hopefully let the bugs out, and then started to strip the bed. So this is actually Tamsin's room, my eldest daughter, and when I was poorly I slept in here. She's currently in Australia at the moment, so obviously isn't using it, and you know what it's like when you're poorly. You just want to sleep alone, you don't want to be disturbed because you're not sleeping properly anyway, and obviously didn't want to make Nick ill neither. So I just kind of started tidying up in here, the various packets of paracetamol and other things on the sides, and then stripped the bedding to wash. When I wash my bedding, especially if I've been poorly, I always wash it at a really high temperature to make sure that it's really clean. So just pop a pod into the drum with some scent boosters and then add some softener and vanish white too. Another thing that I do need to do is actually give the washing machine a proper clean, but that is a job for another day. With the washing on, I'm going to quickly unload and reload the dishwasher this morning, just so I can give then the kitchen a quick wipe down. I did actually start to feel a lot better last night and did actually manage to give the kitchen quite a good clean. Like I cleaned the sink and the hob and the cupboards and everything. So I feel like that's one job that's already done, and then after a quick refresh in here this morning, it will be much better. Once the dishwasher was done, I gave the sides a clean, and I'm currently using the Purdy and fig cleaner, which I love as it's completely natural and smells amazing. You basically get these kind of essential oils and you just fill it up with water. Yeah, if anyone's interested, I'll link it down below. I think if you're a new customer, you do get some money off. And please ignore the sharp spots in the background. We've had a really tough couple of weeks, to be honest, as after I was ill, Nick's leg then suddenly swelled. He ended up in A&E and is currently being treated for a DVT, so having to inject thinners into his stomach, so hence the kind of the sharp spots there. With the kitchen refreshed, I packed my cleaning caddy with everything I needed to clean the bathrooms and everywhere else, and I find this really helps as it just means I have everything with me. But firstly, I wanted to clean all of those touch points that often get missed when I'm cleaning but can easily pick up a lot of germs. So starting with the remote control in the kitchen, and I'm just using the Dettol spray, which you can actually use on hard and soft surfaces. So I just sprayed a cloth and then kind of cleaned the remotes, the light switches, and then all of the door handles, because I do often feel like these are areas that sometimes I just forget to clean and actually obviously get touched so much, and especially when you're poorly, wanted to make sure these were all really well cleaned. So worked my way around the house cleaning all of the door handles, light switches, remotes anywhere, and then also gave the front door a really good clean as well. So once I'd cleaned all of those areas and the light switches and everything, then I moved on to the downstairs toilet. I've just got some new gloves on here, as my old ones that I normally use for cleaning the bathroom actually had a hole in. And then, as always, if you've watched my videos before, you'll know that I always use Flash bathroom cleaner to clean the sink, and then I think it's a minky bathroom cloth that I'm using, so it's kind of rough on one side and then smooth on the other. I find it really good for especially kind of like scrubbing up the taps and things.
Saw you standing there. I remember thinking that boy is just for me, 'cause it's just like me.
Once I'd done the sink in here, I then cleaned the toilet and generally use these biodegradables, the Flora wipes. They're just so handy. So just wiped around all of the toilet, the seat and everything, and then use the duck bleach in the toilet itself. I also used the wipes to clean the shelving area, and then added a new diffuser that I picked up from Aldi recently. A quick vacuum of the floor in here, and then I wanted to clean the floor, so I just used my spray mop, but I just had this Method floor cleaner which you just kind of squirt down. So I squirted that onto the floor and then just wiped it up with the mop, and then this left the toilet smelling super fresh and just felt much cleaner in here as well. The last thing that I did in here is to put a clean towel, as again, towels are one of those things that can really kind of harbour germs. So once I was in kind of bathroom cleaning mode, I decided to take my caddy upstairs and clean the ensuite, which was honestly well overdue a clean. I'm normally quite good and keep on top of cleaning with my schedule and everything, especially toilets. But when I was poorly, I could barely move, so I just feel like everything is slipped, and now Nick's not great neither, so yeah, the house is just a bit of a state at the moment. So when I was in the ensuite, I wanted to clean our toothbrushes, and I like to do this every couple of weeks, and obviously especially after being ill. So I basically fill a glass with water and then add a Sterident tablet, which I think are denture tablets, but they work amazing at cleaning and removing stains. They also work really great in the toilet if you have any stains in there. So I'm just again using the Flash bathroom cleaner to clean in here, and then I'm actually going to pop the toothbrush holder into the dishwasher this evening, as it's just much easier to clean in there.
Every person could be you though, a pretty guy with a halo, but who am I kidding, please now.
That's the ensuite done. I did also do the toilet, shower and the floor, but hadn't realised my camera had ran out of battery. So I just left the toothbrushes soaking and then we'll rinse them this evening. Whilst I was up here, I then moved on to actually giving Tamsin's room a clean, as like I mentioned earlier, this is where I'd been sleeping. So I dusted the bedside cabinet and then again used the Dettol spray on any touch points like the lamp kind of button that you're using to press it on and any plug sockets. I feel like since being poorly I've gone a bit germ mad and I'm just like obsessed with making sure everything is now clean.
What we could do around the world, say to Peru, we lie in bed till it's PM, eating breakfast when it's dark again. Let us be partners in crime, you and me as body and blood. We'll dance along in the afterglow with the song on the radio.
I also dusted the drawers and the shelving units and everything in here, and then we'll come back and vacuum in here once I've made the bed. So talking of the bedding is washed now and ready to hang out. So I'm just going to get that hung out on the line. I feel like there's nothing better than being able to line dry bedding. I feel like it just feels so much fresher, it smells nicer, I feel like it seems to keep whiter as well. So yeah, I love in the summer being able to just get all the washing dried outside. Plus obviously it saves money on the electric and not using the tumble dryer.
A secret kiss from painted lips. Yeah, we can move in, move in.
I had a little break from cleaning for a while and played swing ball with Arabella. I feel like I've hardly played with her from being poorly. We actually got this from Asda yesterday for only £12, reduced from £25, which I thought was great, and it's obviously portable as well. We actually ended up playing for quite a while, but now I desperately needed to tidy the living room as it is a disgrace. So I mentioned earlier, Nick is now being treated for a blood clot in his leg, so he's having to sit with his leg elevated and just rest it as much as possible. Obviously he's watching the football. So we are due to go to Italy next week to a wedding, and I've been ordering dresses to wear, so need to sort through this pile and do all of the returns. I think I've decided on this pink one here. In all honesty, I probably could do with sizing down a little, but this will kind of have to do for now. Nick also has loads of stuff that he ordered that needs taking back, so we'll sort through all of that, and then that will hopefully instantly make the living room feel tidier. So Arabella actually ended up stopping at my mum's last night as we ended up in A&E with Nick, so need to sort through her little suitcase. I'll take that upstairs. And then before I started dusting in here, there was just a few bits that I needed to go around and tidy away. Rubbish, I've got a bag to put some rubbish in. I feel like the table in here became a bit of a dumping ground, So once I'd cleared the table, I dusted it with one of the Pledge fluffy dusters. Then I used the Astonish glass spray and the window cleaners to buff up the glass.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my true love, true to love. Ooh, I love it.
I got this vase from the range recently. I think I showed it in my last video, but I do still need to find some flowers or some kind of stems to go in here, and I do also need a new lamp on here as the other one has broken, and this is just one out of our spare room which doesn't really go. However, I'm quite reluctant to get a new one as I do want to completely change the living room in the new year.
You better grab that tambourine.
With all of the dusting done, the living room's looking much tidier now, so I'm just going to run the vacuum round. There's no point in doing the cushions on the sofa or anything as Nick is still laying on it. So yeah, we'll just finish off in here and then that will be the living room also done. So I feel like the house is getting there now. Actually the evening time now. We popped into M&S this afternoon and bought these beautiful sunflowers just to cheer me and the kitchen up, so I'm going to put those out, and I think I'm going to leave this here as I'm pretty exhausted, to be honest. I still do need to make Tamsin's bed and vacuum in there, but we'll do that shortly. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Hopefully it's given you some motivation and some tips to kind of clean your house if you've had any bugs in there too. So yeah, hopefully I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.